Hello, mysterious person behind the screen. Nothing to fear. It is nothing to fear, isn't it? I keep getting the titles confused. Let's have a... Yeah, Nothing to Fear is a... Is it in shot? Yeah. There we go. Nothing to Fear is a pretty good episode featuring the debut of the Scarecrow. And while I don't think Jonathan Crane's design had really been perfected yet, nor the voice, I do think he's kind of threatening in this, and I really like how the gas comes out of his fingers. That's a really novel idea. The Arkham games sort of took that as well, where he has syringes in his fingers that he just goes like that. And sort of Batman Begins sort of took that, where it's sort of in his arm, like sort of Spider-Man style, and he goes and it sort of comes out. But yeah, I thought the actual fear gas itself was visualised really well. I think in the animation, I really think that it was cool how you sort of saw it from the victim's point of view. There was that guy with the arachnophobia with the spiders, and then you just sort of saw it from an outsider's point of view, where he's just sort of lying on the floor, just screaming, and it's like quite horrific. And I really like with the Scarecrow how there's a parallel with the I am vengeance, I am the night, I am Batman. I don't know what he says, but it doesn't he say I am darkness, I am fear itself, I am Scarecrow or something. He says something like that, but it's a really nice parallel to the end of the episode when Bruce says, you know, the infamous I am vengeance, I am the night, I am Batman. Yeah, it's a really nice parallel there. And I think the design probably would be perfected later on. Like, I think they got another design later on in season 1, which is that, which I think looks better than the sort of thin head that we see here. And in season 4, the design is particularly like horrific. I really like the design from season 4 with the noose around his neck. I think that's a really cool design. How they got away with it, I do not know, but it's great. And I think the animation's very good as well. It looks a bit goofy when Thomas Wayne's head's just like on a skeleton's body in fire. It sort of looks a bit weird there. Help us, Bruce! Although it does sort of play along with Bruce's insecurities when the guy comes up to him at the start. He's like, your father would be ashamed of how you've ruined this company and stuff. It does sort of play on that, which I really think is a cool idea. It's a really cool thing to explore, even in the 3rd episode. I think it's a really nice idea. And I think the ending of this episode is so great. Not the final scene, the comeuppance of Scarecrow, I guess you could say. I think is really great. When he's just on his own, he turns round and the fear gas canisters on. He's like, I always love that. Like, it's really goofy, but whatever. And then the gas starts affecting him, and this sort of played into Arkham Knight as well. It's like Bruce is there in the Batman outfit. He's just like the shadow is just completely surrounding him. All you can see is the white of his eyes, and it's so creepy. It's so well done. It brings the fear of Batman to life. How he strikes fear into the hearts of his enemies, and then, like, I just remember in Arkham Knight, Bruce going, "What's wrong? Scared?" I can't remember what he says here exactly, but it's something similar to that anyway. And then in Crane's mind, he sort of turns into a giant, hideous bat creature, and it's really cool how you just sort of defeat Scarecrow with his own means. And it's I think it's a really cool way of defeating Scarecrow, and I really like how that happens. So overall, the last laugh? No, not the last laugh. I keep calling it the last laugh. It's not the last laugh. Overall, I think Nothing to Fear is a pretty good episode. It's certainly not one of the very best, but due to the high quality of Batman the Animated Series, there's no right or wrong answers, because most of them are very, very good anyway, so I still think it's a pretty good, dark and creepy episode. Next week, we're back to the campiness with the last laugh, and it is the last laugh this time, isn't it? Yes, it is the last laugh this time. I got stuck on the title for ages, and then after that, Pretty Poison. So yeah, look forward to the last laugh. If you did enjoy this video, please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care now.